Hello friends, my name is Type 1, and today I'd like to welcome you back to our World Building Wednesday series, a series in which we discuss the 15-year-old world building that I've been working on. Now, last episode, we discussed the city of New Eden as we are in our societies portion of our world building. We had the Kaolan cities here, and then the Eden cities here, the Edenites city. And we also had a new definition, which was the definition of geopunk. And today, we'll be talking about Coil City, which actually is not an independent city. Now, I will also warn ahead of time, this is probably going to be a shorter one. There's not a ton for me to say about this city, as I'm not sure it's going to be really important to the main story. It's much more of a, like, side stories and sequel stuff more than anything. But it is a major settlement in world, so I feel like it is important to discuss it. So, Coil City is, sitting at the far eastern edge of the Morbius strip. I'm morbing.
Oh, but Morty, I need you to turn into a vampire, Morty. I need you to mort all over them, Morty.
I'm sorry y'all had to listen to that. No, I'm not. That was funny as heck. I'm literally a comedic genius. I think I'm misspelling that. I am misspelling that. Coil City acts as a colony of New Eden. A great deal of natural resources are derived in Coil City, with its greatest exports being alternative fuels and ore. Coil City was originally an experiment to found a city without using arcanic power, and seeing what other forms, I can't spell today, my goodness, of efficient energy could be found. Primarily working with coal, oils, and some solar power. We already talked about the exports. I don't really need to discuss that again. Colony flourished from a small settlement to a full-grown city. Train lines connect Coil City to New Eden and also wrap around Coil City, giving it a form of public transportation as well as its distinct name. Most jobs within the city revolve around refineries, or mining, though engineering is also quite popular. popular despite its high bar of entry. Entry. So, Coil City was originally founded as an experimental settlement to see, because most of the power in New Eden comes from the Great Arcana Crystal below them. They can fuel all kinds of stuff using those rocks. Coil City, on the other hand, is very far from any major Arcana crystals, which we will go over those eventually. I'll probably do those before we do characters as well, just so y'all can understand the power system a little better. But Coil City was founded to see what exactly a settlement without Arcana power could do. And turns out, it can do a lot. They work primarily, like, they do have some solar power, though it's not nearly as delved into as Coil, oil and coal power. And a lot of the stuff they produce is metal related. Like, they will do ores, they will do, other things made from ores. Most of their work is around these kinds of things. Given that it's a colony with a direct connection to New Eden, they don't have necessarily as much need for a broad variety of jobs compared to, like, an all-inclusive city. Like, they don't need, like, a huge infrastructure, essentially. They are a working settlement that, it exists for, primarily one purpose, which is to export stuff to the main city. Though that isn't to say that there isn't, like, doctors and entertainment and food work and all that kind of stuff. Just maybe not as much as you'd see in a big city. What else is there to discuss? I'm trying to think, what else do I want to talk about with this? Because it's a pretty simple place. Like I said, I don't have a ton to say about it. I mean, it's very, very plain. We'll just add a little teaser thing here, kind of thing. Due to its distance from New Eden, Coil City is often referred to as the last stop of civilization, as virtually, I can't spell today. Oh my god, virtually. I am gonna scream. There, fixed. Any lands past this point are entirely unsettled and wild. Yeah, this is it's a simpler place. Not anything super duper crazy. They, like I said, they are a refining and mining society. Its culture is not all that different from New Eden's, given what they are. It's simple. It's simple, just like me. But yeah, I think that'll be about it. This, like I said, this is gonna be a bit of a shorter video today, which I hope y'all can, not hate me for. But we're getting close. We're getting close to some of the juicier stuff, though. I mean, personally, I think this kind of stuff is also pretty juicy. I mean, I like hearing about fictional cities. I also like hearing about fictional countries and fictional races. I mean, I do this stuff because I like this stuff, so. But we're going to get into characters here sooner rather than later. And like I said, I'll probably discuss the power system before we get down to the characters, just because I think that's also something that's going to be pretty necessary for before we discuss them. Yeah, because like, we need to know. I need y'all to know. I already know, but need y'all to know how exactly the power systems work before we get to the people and creatures that incorporate that into their daily lives, right? So I think with that, we will call it here. If you enjoyed the video, please feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think of my work. I'd really appreciate any feedback that y'all have to offer. And until next time, my friends, you have a good morning, evening, afternoon, and night. Bye bye.